Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs of all ages, it's your boy the Monland Human Inspiring Monobrow, and today I'm back with another vid. It is going to be an updated list of my top 5 favourite gods in Smite. Now, this list, some of them may surprise you, as I've said before how I don't like certain types of gods in this game, and I may have given away some of them before, but I don't give a shit. So, here is my top 5 favourite gods in Smite, updated version. So to kick off this list, at number 5 is Chiron. Now Chiron, I've only used him in 1v1 duels. I've currently got him to rank 7, maybe rank 8, and he is just incredible for 1v1 duels, despite having 2 nerfs over, I think it's 2 nerfs, something like that, over the past, couple of weeks. But he's still really viable for 1v1 duels, yet he's never really picked. And the good thing is with him never really being picked is he's never banned, so no one ever really kind of expects him. He's sort of like the ones which don't get banned, like Mercury or maybe Soul sometimes, but they're still really overpowered for 1v1s. So it's one of those gods. I use his ult usually to clear the next wave, same with Vulcan, so I can back and then come straight back in. Obviously you got your little circle to clear the wave, you got the masterful shot to do a bit of poke, and then if you got assassins coming towards you or you're nearly dead, obviously you just dash back. It's a really useful kit, and that is Chiron at number 5. And at number 4, so number 4 is another one who was on my list previously, which is Khepri. Now with Khepri, obviously most people will probably know that I've got him Diamond along with Emir. He's just still a really strong god, despite also having a lot of nerfs recently, and he's just a gorgeous, safe sort of go-to god. Always can keep lane pressure and is just solid, and his passive is really fucking useful, just giving you that extra little bit of health. So that means whenever you take damage from a single ability, you pretty much won't even take that damage. So they just use up part of their kit, you can just aggress them, and the CC is ridiculous. And I must admit, I myself, with using the ult, I'm still pretty shit, but I've been doing some pretty good saves recently. Yeah, that's Khepri at number 4, and at number 3. So number 3 is a god that's also been previously on my list, and that is Yanis. Now Yanis, if you've seen my most recent vids, I have been amazing with Yanis snipes, and I play him literally all the time on Joust. He's one of the 5 gods that I'm working on in Joust to try and get to Diamond, along with Bacchus, Najar, Neith, and some other god, I think Sun Wukong, something like that. And I'm enjoying Yanis so much. His wombo combo with the 1 and 2 does ridiculous damage. It can almost 100-0 every single squishy if they don't build defense items, or even if they do build defense items, you can still fuck them up. So long as they're not ahead of you, you're fine. So yeah, Yanis, I just feel like is a very safe god, very high mobility. Yanis is number 3. So number 2 is most likely going to be my next diamond god, which is Kumbhakarna. Now Kumbhakarna is freaking CC is unbelievable. Almost every single thing he has is some form of CC, apart from obviously his belly boom, but his belly boom does ridiculous damage. That's the thing with Kumbhakarna that people underestimate. The amount of damage that Kumbhakarna can input into the game is unbelievable. His route into his belly boom is ridiculous damage itself, along with the ult and combining your ult to drop onto a bunch of people. So much damage. I started to use Soul Reaver on Kumbhakarna because I'm that much of a cunt. It's very fun to use, not gonna lie, very fucking fun. With Soul Reaver, obviously you can actually 100-0 all the squishies. It is very fucking good. I also call Kumbhakarna the king of getting away from situations. Every single thing he has, he can just run away from people. And it also helps in team fights as well. If you want to get out of team fights and help your team get out, you can just stun them, mez them. Well, not stun them, it will be a root. But he is just very effective and very, very fun to play with. So that is Kumbhakarna. Now, in at number 1, this is a very surprising one. So this number 1 spot has only recently taken me by surprise. Only this past week and a half to 2 weeks I've started using him / her. And that is Najar. Now Najar is like a very good god to 100-0 people. It's just the feeling of hitting your 3, right, and then going straight into the ult and 100-0ing someone is gorgeous. Even better so is when you got full crits online and you do that one hit for about like 800 of crits. It just feels so nice. CC is so good, and just everything about his kit is it's so nice. It just feels so rewarding when you hit things. Obviously the early game ring toss people underestimate now. Because I only ever use Najar with Joust like every other god. When we go to contest damage, it's actually really good. You can ricochet it off all 3 of them, like 3 or 4 times or whatever, and it will get them to just above half HP straight away. It's a really effective move to do, and just everything about Najar, you just gotta love him. You just gotta love him. He's so fucking good. Obviously there is some situations where if you get counter CC'd, Najar is just so bad, Phil. But it's just a gorgeous god to play as. And I'll probably show you a couple of clips, like in some videos upcoming, of me playing as Najar. It's one of the gods that I'm trying to work up with. So that is my top 5 favourite gods at the moment. And I'm sure I'll probably do another one of these vids in like 2 or 3 months' time when I've done even more gods, like getting them up to diamond. There are still a couple of gods which I haven't even mastered yet, and there's also some gods which... No, not some gods. There's one god which I've never actually played as, which is Nemesis, and I'm not really planning on playing her. But if you enjoyed that vid, then leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a like. I don't give a shit. But as for now, guys, I'll see you in the next vid. I love you and leave you. May the force be fucking with you. Hakuna Matata. Peace out.